Welcome to the Women's Spirit Festival, another beautiful interview. And I am so deeply honored. You have no idea, everybody, what we went through to get to all of you. Kathy, I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Elizabeth. I'm excited to tell you about a program that I've been working with in the last, I think we developed it's in its fifth year. It's called the Staff Wellness Program. And
Beautiful.
what we do is it's staff wellness. We're invited out to workplaces, to establishments that are proactive in helping their staff to be well taken care of. So we have two parts to our program. One is a business strategy program, and the other is providing emotional supportive care.
Beautiful.
And so, yeah,
And this is for
it's
people who
fun.
are working in atmospheres that are like high stress environments.
It's usually healthcare settings that we've been involved in. It
Yeah.
can be anywhere, but
Yeah.
we focused on healthcare because my colleague and I are both mental health workers, and we know the stresses and strains of our healthcare workers, and we wanted to provide added support for them,
Wow.
particularly because the environment has been changing in the last number of years, and we wanted to make sure that people were at work were being able to have their central nervous system relaxed,
Mm.
to experience what deep relaxation really is, because some people, particularly at work, might not know that.
Yeah.
So we give them an experiential hour together to relieve any tension and strain. Our goal in the program is to keep people engaged at work, to support them, and also so that they can be retained in their jobs because we need our healthcare workers to be in these positions.
Yeah.
So those.
Oh, wonderful. Kathy, this is incredible. How many of you know a healthcare worker or are a healthcare worker? Put it in the chat right now if you work in healthcare or you're somebody who knows somebody. And we all know that over the past, well, many years, but mental health has become even more of the forefront. People are in stressful environments. Look like Kathy froze for a moment, but people are in stressful environments and their own mental health is suffering because they're serving and they're working, they're helping other people in healthcare. We've seen it. People really need this support more than ever. And for those of you who don't know Kathy yet, she's the CEO and founder of Kathy Harris Consulting, and she has truly brought forward a really beautiful blend of traditional counseling and therapy alongside revolutionary energetic sound and movement therapies. She does retreats, and she's a woman with so much heart. Just knowing Kathy personally, it's just such an honor to have her here. So, Kathy, thanks for the work that you do. You froze there for a second, but I was just telling people about the healthcare workers and everything that they go through. And I'm so glad that you have the offerings that you have.
Yes, we've developed a self-care guide. The self-care guide is an assessment based on cognitive behavioral therapy and also trauma-informed work to help each person begin a self-care guide for themselves, some direction for themselves. And then when they do that process, they're better able to step into having a really solid plan for how am I going to,
And when people have a plan, they can
um,
actually move
and
forward.
how am I going to. And our goal is to elevate and lift everyone up to their highest working potential and their higher personal potential as well.
Yeah. And Kathy, you
Mhm.
you blend like this down to earth, grounded, like in the healthcare worker feel, like helping and supporting people. And then you also work on the energetic and heart and soul level. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, when I was working with youth, and I worked with young people who were experiencing psychosis, some of their thoughts were not very clear, and so the average way of learning was not suitable. We
Right.
had to find a lot of different ways to reach people.
Yeah.
So I learned so much from my clients. I'm very grateful for each and every one of them. They're such special people.
Yeah.
And through our group of people that I worked with, we developed a way of finding out what is going to be really meaningful for this person.
Wow.
What is going to be deep? What can they do at this point in time when lots of their life they couldn't?
And they didn't get the support they needed, and
We
nobody
found,
understood. Yeah.
mhm. We found gentle movements. If people didn't feel like moving, couldn't move because of their depression, we would offer some qigong. We would offer some gentle movement. We studied in trauma-informed yoga, so we are very skilled at being able to offer a level for everyone and helping everyone to reconnect and be in their bodies
Wow.
and to begin to really appreciate who they are and where their soul is, because sometimes that gets overlooked and sometimes it's not acknowledged who that person really is. So we try to help them uncover that in a very gentle and kind way.
Oh, I love this. Thank you for the work that you do. And you've walked through your own personal journey with coming to the work that you do. Tell us a little bit about the challenges that you've faced in this field.
Mm. Well, I think I came by the field of social work kind of naturally because I met my first social worker when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
And I needed a social worker at that time because my family had gone through some trauma. So I met my first social worker very early. I was also very influenced by being a member of the CGIT. And the CGIT, Canadian Girls in Training, we
Oh,
learned how to serve, how to be, how to focus on health, and how to provide
Canadian girls in training. That's
the
wonderful.
person that you met. Yeah,
Sorry,
we
there's a
would
little if
get
there's a little
badges.
bit of an overlap, Kathy, and my apologies because there's a little bit of freezing happening, but keep going. This is great.
So those were some of the guides. But I think that my own experience of losing a father,
Mm,
and that was very young. I was 10 years old. So having that as my foundation and where I started from, and how I had to find my own way out was what was a guiding factor for me.
wow. I'm so glad
I've,
that
I've also lost a number of people to suicide, so I have been an advocate and a strong believer in mental health. But then I wanted to focus on wellness because I wanted to reach people before they became ill, before they became to
yeah. Yeah.
reach them early.
Yeah. And that's such an important piece to reach people before. And we've seen that so much. Like mental health is problems are at an all-time high, and people are suffering and struggling. So I'm really glad you're doing the work that you're doing. And what can people expect when they see your talk here at Women's Spirit Festival? What can they expect to learn from you?
A little bit about the importance of making a little, taking a little step to make a big change and having a big impact on their life.
Yeah.
And a little bit about the importance of relaxation because um, when people see me coming with my bag of tools and equipment and offerings, they, oh, here she comes. Here's the relaxologist. She's going to chill me out.
She's gonna chill me out. And you talk a lot about the nervous system
Able
and
to be,
oh, sorry.
yeah.
Sorry about that. You talk about relaxation and the nervous system. Tell us more about how that plays in.
Well, in order for anyone to start from a place of relaxation, and many people will think they're relaxed, but their nervous system can be quite wonky underneath.
Yeah.
And we help people understand
And nervous system has become so important lately. Like
we're
more
going to provide
and
this
more people.
experience.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah, more and more people are
I,
talking about the nervous system, right? Like we're realizing how important it is. It's not just, hey, manage your stress. It's like here's how it's actually affecting what's underneath.
mhm. Because we're in the workplace, we often have a short period of time, which means that we have to get in to the office. We have to provide urgent emotional care for people
Yeah.
on the spot. before we leave because people need that.
Wow, they really do. I've never heard that before, urgent emotional care, but it makes so much sense. Because people often
It's,
don't reach out when they need help, do they? They're like, oh, it's embarrassing, or I can take care of myself.
I think what
Oh, we got a little freezing
it is
happen.
to reach out.
Yeah, yeah.
So reaching out, instead of reaching out, we have to reach out to people. We have to be the ones to reach out. We have to reach out to each other. Because if someone is feeling down and out, isolated and lonely, and having a rough time on the job, it's not likely that they can.
Somebody write reach out in the chat right now if you're hearing this. Kathy, what you just said is so crucial for everybody to just pause and take a breath and don't depend on the people who need help to reach out. Like reach out to them. We never know if a friend or a family member or a coworker is struggling. Or sometimes we do know, and it's just like that. Reach out again and just check in on them. Like that, what you just said just really landed with me. Yeah. And I know from personal experience, if I'm ever struggling, I just kind of go into my little lone cave and try to take care of myself. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for this. And how can people find more about the work that you do? Do you have a gift for us?
Yes, I have the guide, the self-care guide, which is a start. And also they can reach me at kathyharrisconsulting@gmail.com.
Perfect.
So
And that
I'd be
guide that,
glad to.
yeah, so everybody, you've got Kathy's email address now. And that guide that she's offering, self-care guide, what can people expect when they dive into that?
Well, in social work, we like to have reflection. We like to look at things from a different way, and this gives you a start to be able to look at yourself and evaluate where you are right now.
Yeah.
So it's a self-reflective tool. And it gets you started. It gives you somewhere to begin that's safe and comfortable.
That sounds really nice and really inviting. So everybody put the word guide in the comments right now. The word is guide, and Kathy will connect with you personally and make sure you get that guide. And I like what you said, Kathy. It's just self-reflection, like just taking a moment to turn inwards and just figure out where we're at. And that can be such a huge step. And like you said, it's safe, it's comfortable. It's personal. So everybody, you can get that guide and then just begin that journey. I really like this. Put guide in the comments, everyone. And Kathy, when people are struggling and they don't feel like reaching out, like if somebody was watching this right now and they were in the middle of the struggle and they feel like they can't even lift a finger, what would your recommendation be?
I think it's to come back to your breath. The breath is so important, and it's one of the things that no matter how low we're feeling, that
Breath.
you can take a deep breath in. And then we also use sound too. So if you can take a deep breath in and let a big sound out.
Ah, I can feel that
So
relaxes my
it's
nervous.
not just
Yeah. Yeah. And you have, like you said, you show up with your toolbox where you're going to just relax people. You have all sorts of tools. And the breath you just mentioned being that place we can begin. Are there any other favorite tools that you have that you'd suggest that people can use on a daily basis on their own?
well, at the slow and gentle yoga movements are beautiful. And also the gong practice that we have. Also, we take bits and pieces of
Yeah, I love Qigong.
see what people need, what people might like. It also depends on people's abilities. So
Yeah.
it's tailor made for them. It's really specific to what they're needing, what they're requesting, and maybe what their body is telling them, because often our bodies and we hold emotions in our body. And so we want to help people understand that, yeah, there might be an emotion that's holding that body tension. And we all know it, that we've got shoulder and neck and back. in those places, the body speaks to us and the body reminds us. Sometimes it gives you a whisper. Sometimes, if you don't hear and tend to that whisper and take care of your needs, your body will call out to you louder. It'll call out to you louder until you hear the message that you need to slow down.
Yeah.
You need something to be different in your life. Something is not aligned. It's not making sense to who you are inside.
Yeah. How many of you watching or listening have ever had that call, the slow down message? Put slow down in the comments. I know I have many times where something happens and it's instantly right in my mind. It's like, "Whew, I know I need to slow down." Like, even if it's something as simple as spilling something, or like that's a kind of a quiet message, or a louder
Hmm.
message of pain in the body and headaches or whatever it is. So I like that you're this reminder for us to slow down. Everyone, you got to put guide in the comments because you'll want to definitely connect with Kathy even more. Yeah,
Mhm.
this is really good. Kathy, what do you like the most about Women's Spirit Festival and this community that we have here?
Well, everyone has the same health philosophy, but everyone is saying it in such a beautiful way that, you can,
It's unique. Yeah, everybody has a different
and
perspective.
all of the depth that can be gained. Hmm. And all of the learning, we're growing, we're sharing, and it's um, a very collaborative way that we work here. And so each person in the Queens gets to experience additional experiences that are very worthwhile as well. So it's a wonderful group to be a part of. It's a real
It,
honor.
yeah, it's really
Thank you,
wonderful to have.
Elizabeth, for all you do for all of us,
Uh,
for bringing this festival and making us all move forward and be elevated. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being part of it because I've realized that it helps me live my purpose to bring women together and provide a platform where women can lead and speak and shine and be supported and be together. It's part of what supports our nervous systems and our mental health, I believe, is not being alone and really being able to lean on each other as women leaders. So thank you.
And our motto is that we can't do it alone, but we can do it together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's really good.
Yeah.
It's a great motto. So Kathy, everybody is speaking here on Women's Spirit Festival. You can go to the little search icon. There's a little magnifying glass. Search her name, Kathy Harris, and all of her, everything that she's contributed to this festival will show up. And you're going to want to sit in on her beautiful talk, rest your nervous system, heal your soul, elevate your heart with Kathy. She's an incredible woman and a wonderful teacher. Make sure to get her guide. Put guide in the comments right now, everybody. And also put some gratitude and love for Kathy right here, too. Kathy, as we start to wrap up, um, what would you want all the women here to know and remember?
Self-compassion. Just keep that self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, honor yourself, and accept and allow. I think those are two big parts of what we need to do. Accept yourself and allow. And sometimes we need to give each other permission to do that.
Yeah,
Accept and allow.
yeah. Accept and allow. Somebody write that in the chat for us right now. Accept and allow. As you said it, I could just feel myself take a deep breath. It's like it all calms down. So I always love it when somebody works with the nervous system and stress relief, everyone, because I'm I'm a big feeler. So when I get with somebody who's like that, I calm down. And I'm like, ah, thank you, Kathy, for being regulated. It's really nice. And we even spent some time, everyone, trying to get the tech sorted out to get on this interview. And we're both just like, okay, we'll just keep trying. It'll work. Like we were just relaxed. I'm glad that we did it. I'm so glad that
We
you're part
did
of
it.
this. We did it.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank you. And everybody, again, put guide in the comments down below right now, and Kathy will get you her resource for walking through this precious journey of being a human. And make sure you connect with her. You can click her name right here. She'll be in the chat as well, and you can follow her, send her a friend request, send her a DM directly. Follow up, ask more questions if you like as well. So it's nice about Women's Spirit Festival is that everybody gets to connect. All right, everybody. One more thing you can do as part of Women's Spirit Festival is press that invite button. Invite all your friends, your sisters, your clients, your colleagues to come in here and join this community. It's totally free. Kathy, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
And
From
thanks
the
everybody
East
for
Coast to the
watching.
West.
Uh,
Bye for now.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching, and thank you all for being the best part of Women's Spirit Festival. Bye.
Bye.